My grandparents said I'm not their biological grandson, and I started to hate them. In November, my parents and grandparents had a quarrel over a college fund. Grandpa suddenly said they decided to start a fund for my brother. My mom was confused, but thanked them. She asked why they decided to do it now. Grandpa said they wanted to do something for their grandson, making sure he was set for college. When my mom asked if they had started one for me, they said I wasn't their real grandson, so they didn't have one for me. They added that I'd get something else and accused my mom of expecting too much. My dad adopted me when I was 5. I knew little about my biological father, who died when I was 3. I always thought my grandparents accepted me. But hearing them say I wasn't their real grandson hurt me. It wasn't about the money, but about being excluded. The argument happened in front of me and my brother just before Thanksgiving. Since then, I've seen my grandparents differently and kept my distance from them. They apologized for saying I wasn't their real grandson, but only because my dad forced them to. Over time, I realized I didn't care much anymore, but I loved them more than they loved me. School was about to start again, and I was about to take senior pictures soon. My grandparents came over for Christmas, and my parents brought up my pictures. This led to my grandparents talking about how excited they were to see me graduate. This confused me. A month ago they said I wasn't their real grandson, but now they were excited to see me graduate. I told them they weren't coming and that I didn't want them at my graduation. This shocked my parents and my grandparents. They asked why, and I told them I remembered them saying I wasn't their real grandson, so it didn't make sense for them to come. My dad looked upset, and my grandparents were too. They said I should move on, since they had already apologized. I told them their apology was only because my dad told them to. After that, it got awkward. This happened during Christmas, and I haven't seen them since. My dad said they were hurt by what I said and that I should apologize. I told my dad I meant what I said and that I don't want them there. It's not like I can stop them from coming anyway, but I'd prefer if they didn't since they have no reason to be there. My dad said they were sad.